It's a lady in London here. Today I want to take you around on my self-guided walking tour in London's Marylebone. This area is one of my favorite places in central London, and it has everything from a great high street to fun shops, excellent restaurants, pubs, parks, markets, and more. As always, the full route and map for this walk are on my blog, aladyinlondon.com. But for now, let's go out and see what we find. This walk starts at Bond Street Station on Oxford Street. It's centrally located, so you can get here easily on the tube or by bus or on foot from other parts of central London. After walking down Oxford Street, your first stop is St. Christopher's Place. This hidden pedestrianised street is known for its great shops and colourful restaurants. Your next stop is Marylebone Lane. This is a great place for shopping, eating, and more. While you're here, you'll take a little detour to the Wallace Collection, one of my favorite small museums in London. Back on Marylebone Lane, there are a lot of fun restaurants that make good stops during your walk. Your next stop is Thayer Street and Marylebone High Street. After taking a quick detour to see a pretty mews, you'll walk up the street and take in all the fun shops and restaurants here. This is one of the best shopping streets in London. Partway up the high street, you'll take a left on Moxon Street. This is one of my favorite places to eat in London, and there's a farmer's market here on Sundays. Back on Marylebone High Street, you'll come to places like Daunt Books, one of the most beloved bookstores in London. It's worth a trip just to see the inside. When you reach Marylebone Road, you'll see highlights like the Charles Dickens Memorial, Madame Tussauds, and the Sherlock Holmes statue. Once you reach Baker Street Station, you can take a right and head up to the Sherlock Holmes Museum. It's a fun one to visit if you like the famous detective. Afterwards, you'll walk down Baker Street and some pretty side streets with beautiful brick buildings to get to Chiltern Street. This is another great shopping street, and there's some famous restaurants here too.
Once past Chiltern Street, you'll go down side streets into pretty mews and through Portman Square. Eventually, you'll reach New Quebec Street, which has great pubs and shops and restaurants. Your walk ends at Marble Arch Station, but if you want to, you can explore the area or walk through Hyde Park afterwards.
Thanks for coming around the neighborhood with me. I hope this walking tour has inspired you to get out and follow the route yourself someday. It's a really fun way to see this part of London, and it'll take you around to some of the local places that I love about this area. As always, the full written map are on my blog, aladyinlondon.com, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel before you go. Happy walking!